Won't you walk my way?
Hey team, I'm Crystal the Fitness Mermaid, and this is Yoga Flow 3. If you are new to my Yoga Flow series, welcome. All of my yoga flows are designed to be performed 1 to 3 times a week, over 4 to 6 weeks, and then once you finish, switch in a new or a different release, and that'll continue building strength and stability in your practice. If you are brand new to yoga, welcome. In all of my classes, I recommend starting with about 4 to 5 tracks, and if after 4 to 5 tracks, you feel like you've gotten enough out of your workout or out of your practice, feel free to push pause, and we'll see you next time. Next time you come back, add another song or another track, and eventually you'll make it through the entire class. So today, guys, we are gonna start Yoga Flow 3 in our wide Wu Chi position. So bringing our feet wide, turning our toes out, sinking our hips, and our next in-breath pulls into our ribs, and our out-breath pushes away to the earth. And we're gonna do it a little faster. Breathing in,
smile.
breathing out.
Believe in, she's my faith.
And it's whatever feels right
God,
for your
but
body.
I'm a heathen.
One more.
So they
And today we're gonna move. So stepping into the right, step to me and push, circle back, and then sink into the legs. And we're just gonna reverse it, pushing away, big shift, knees wide, and breathing in, breathing out, in breath, out breath, hold, press, circle, draw. And it's about whatever feels right for you. So there's no right or wrong way to do this. What does your body need? What does it want? And we're gonna hold in the middle, and we're gonna breathe in to fill, and breathe out to release. And just allowing the hips to sink lower and the legs to get warmer. And now step to the left and bring the hands, push to me, circle back, and draw, and reverse. Pull, press, push, release. Breathing in. So it's all about you. If you want, you can make the steps bigger, and that's gonna bring more warmth into our legs and a deeper challenge for our body. Or we can keep this chill and just maintain small, steady steps as we move through the room. But we're gonna hang out here, and we're gonna breathe in the fill, and then press and draw. So in breath through our nose, out breath through our mouth.
She's a saint, and I'm a demon.
One more, and we're gonna step to the right, rotate the chest, push to the front of the room, shift and circle, sink. So we've been here before, team, but this time we're gonna put both sides together. Step to the left, turn, push, beautiful. And it just feels really warm and really good. And we just move around the room. One more breath. One more shift. And we're gonna hold in the middle. And we're gonna fill back up. And we're gonna let everything empty. So a little higher, a little warmer. Beautiful, guys. And we're gonna come back to the combo, but this time stepping to the left, bringing the energy through the hands, pushing to the front. Beautiful. So thinking about holding a ball of energy in the palms, and then releasing. And we're just guiding it from one side to the next. Bring bring it back,
Show me your heart.
push it out.
Give me your spirit.
And are you warm yet?
My soul.
Step in and hold. Beautiful. So we're gonna make our way to down dog whenever you're ready. Bringing our hands about shoulder distance apart and then stepping our feet back, also about shoulder distance apart. Spreading the fingers wide and just trying to bring our heels towards the earth. So I have a beautiful vinyasa flow for you today, and it has a big shoulder challenge. So if you want, you can come to child's pose if you need it, but join me and let's walk it out when you're ready. So if at any time today, guys, things get hard, you can always go into child's pose or just slow down the walk. But our next breath rolls us forward and we find the plank, knees or toes, lower to crocodile. Push to baby cobra, squeeze the shoulder blades and glutes, and we're gonna press to down dog to reset. Our next in-breath lifts the right leg, nice and high, to three-legged dog. And now we're gonna add the rotation, bringing the right heel to the left shoulder. So you can stay here just working on this opening, or come with me, and we're gonna flip our dog into wild thing. So the right heel is up, the edge of the left foot presses into the earth, and we're opening the chest. And no matter where you are, find your way back to down dog, and let's walk it out. And speed is about what's right for you. So maybe you slow it down, or maybe you stay with the beat. Beautiful. And let's roll forward. And this time as we lower, elbows tight to the ribs. Feel the strength of the triceps and push to up dog or stay with baby cobra. Down dog resets us and our left leg breathes to the sky. And we shift back and together find the rotation and open through your left hip joint. And you can just keep breathing into the rotation, or let's flip and open. And this bottom hand presses deeper into the earth as we create more space through the chest. One more breath here. Find your way back to down dog, and together, walk it out. And the heels come down, and we pull the armpits towards the earth for more strength. And we got a short round coming up to reset our body. So let's roll forward. Chest forward to the hands. Keep it there as you lower. Feel the difference in strength. Big push. Thighs off the ground if you can, or not. Down dog resets us. And this time we're gonna step or jump between the hands, finding our fold, and then lift to extended mountain, pushing the earth away. Release and dive into your fold, and then step or jump to down dog. And together, walk it out. Push. So guys, if you're tired, child's pose is how you reset and then come back into the dog when it feels right. So we got one more round on each side. Breathe in and roll to the front, pushing out of all 10 toes. Feel the strength on the descent. Breathe in, push and lift. Filling our ribs. Out breath, down dog. In breath, right leg lifts. Just a little higher. And the next breath adds the opening and pushes the left heel to the earth. And it's a big breath in, and we flip and open, creating more space by reaching through these top fingertips, and if it's right, reaching behind us. One more breath. Everyone to down dog, and together, walk it out. So I know you're breathing heavy, and I know you're feeling strong. We got one more round on the left. So whatever you got, let's get after it together. Breathe in, roll forward. So feel the warmth of the spine. As we lower, breathe out, strength through the body, breathe in, explode and rise. Out breath, down dog. Feel the connection. And the left leg lifts high, pointing the toes and pressing the mat away. Add the opening. Where can you take this? And if you want it, come with me and let's flip and push. And it feels so good, right? Can you lift just a little higher? Can you open a little deeper? And when you're ready, find down dog, and together, walk it out. And if you need to slow it down, slow it down. If you need to hold the dog, that's okay. Or stay with me for one more breath. And together, hold and bend the knees. And we're gonna step to the front of the mat, into our fold, and then just gently roll up through our spine when it feels right. Beautiful. So if you need water, grab some water. When you're ready, we're gonna head to warrior two. So we're gonna bring our right toes to the side wall, our heels are parallel, and the left toes face forward. Our chest square to the front. So if there was a mirror in front of us, we could look into our own eyes. And what we're really looking for here, team, is this ankle-knee alignment. Feel the squeeze of the thighs, and our next breath lifts the arms. And as we breathe out, sinking deeper into the earth. And it feels so good. All right, so here's the deal. This front hand comes down, eyes locked to the floor, and we're gonna step the back leg in, setting up for standing stars. So pushing into the earth, and then opening the arms wide to create space. And if you want a stability challenge, we're gonna gently lift the back leg off as we reach through all 10 fingertips for more warmth and more length. So what we're doing here, team, is we're pulling the crown of the head up towards a diagonal as we push out of the toes and the fingers. Can you give me one more breath here? Let it go. And we're gonna find it all on our other side. So starting with warrior two, and what's right on one side might be completely different on the other. And the arms gently rise. And we sink. And it feels good. And just press into the edge of the back foot real quick. Feel that activation? Beautiful. Eyes forward, and we start to move towards standing star. So the back heel is up, squeeze through the core, and spread through the fingertips. And if you're ready for more, gently press into the supporting foot and start to lift off with a purpose. Steadying your gaze, steadying your breath. And if at any time this becomes too much, team, come back here and just focus on space by reaching out further and feeling the expansion through the upper body. And let it go. And we're gonna find our way to angel. Clasping the hands to make our halo, pressing the palms up, and then lifting through our heels and squeezing our thighs. And the heels stay up, and the arms open wide, and we start to tip forward from our hip, finding our diver's pose. So feel the length of your back and the strength of the posterior chain, and allow the next breath to rotate the right arm down as you reach the left arm up, and the eyes did not move, and the heels did not drop. Big breath in, and we switch sides. Squeezing through our thighs, pulling through the crown of the head, and then reaching out for just a little more strength. One more breath, and let it go. Beautiful. Beautiful, guys. And we're gonna shake out our legs. And when it's ready, we're gonna find our way to chair pose. So just bringing our feet either shoulder distance apart, or we can bring them all the way together. Whatever feels right for your body today. But we're gonna allow the hips to sink back and down, squeezing through the thighs to make our entire midsection really strong. And then just breathing our arms up and using the out breath to sink deeper into our roots. So if this is a little much for your shoulders, just keep the arms here. Because no matter what option, we're trying to relax the upper body as we build strength through our lower body. And our next breath brings our palms together and gently softens our shoulders, lowering our hands to the center of our heart. So I have a beautiful balance challenge today. Stay low in the hips and rise through the arms as you breathe in, and then soften the shoulders as you breathe out. So the in-breath reaches for the ceiling, out-breath, palms to heart center, and we release. Push. Let it go. And I'm gonna ask for one more, lifting higher, and just sinking a little lower, or not. And we're gonna let it go. And we're gonna find our way to tree. So the right foot, we're gonna start with the heel to our left ankle, or if you're a little more advanced, coming all the way up onto the hip, or not. And when you feel stable, breathing our arms up, and then relaxing our shoulders and pressing our supporting foot deeper into our mat. Beautiful, guys. And our next in-breath gently brings our hands all the way to the center of our heart. And just relaxing through our upper body, feeling the breath land in our ribs. Are you ready? Breathe in, rise. Out breath, slowly let it go. So if this is a little much, you can always drop back down here or anywhere in between, team. Because it's about maintaining the stability as we add our breath into the movements of our body. And that's how we really build strength and improve our balance overall. All right, last one. We're gonna hold at the bottom. And the right hand comes under the right thigh. And we can hang out here. We can hang out here. Or we can bring our peace fingers to the big toe. And then extend our leg out as we open through our entire body. One more breath. And we're gonna let it go. And we're gonna shake it out. And we're gonna breathe the hands together and just reset back into our chair. So feel the connection to the earth and the warmth of the legs. And take a deep breath in, rise. And the out breath, let it go. So can you lift just a little higher through the fingers? Feel the length, and can you sink a little deeper? Finding the depth. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more. And let it go. Beautiful. And we're gonna find tree on our left. So shake it out. And when you're ready, left heel to the right ankle or to the right hip. And what's right on one side might be completely different on the other.
And I know more now than ever that we need to work together.
So feel the expansion of the collarbone and the space here. And then squeeze your belly really tight and allow the palms to come towards one another And allow the shoulders to let go as you lower the hands. And just feel the control and feel the power of your breath. Because our next in-breath lifts us. And the out-breath releases us. And I want you to push your foot into the earth as you reach for the sky and then completely let go through every ounce of your body. Big breath in. And a bigger breath out. One more. And we're going to hold at the bottom, guys. And we're going to hook the left hand under the left leg. And we can hang here, or here, or go for the high option. And I need one more beautiful breath. And let it go. Yes, really good. So whatever's the easiest way for you to come to the earth, come on down now. And we're just going to bring our knees wide and find our way to wide child's pose. Bringing our toes together, sinking our hips all the way back and down onto our heels. And then we're just going to walk our hands forward, allowing our chest to completely surrender down towards the earth. And our next in-breath slides the right arm under the left and allows our right ear to collapse to the floor. And we're gently just going to switch sides and drop back in. If I can't be me, then I don't want anything. And together, letting go and bringing both hands forward, sliding away and completely melting down. And gently roll up. And today, my friends, we are going to find our way to frog. So we're going to start with one-sided frog. The left leg straightens, bringing the left hip down, and we're going to bring the right knee wide. So the right foot is pushed out, and the outside edge is being pressed into the earth here. From here, elbow under our shoulder, and we're just actively rolling our right hip towards the floor as we push our knee a little wider. And it's just a nice mild warmth through our hip joint. One more breath. And we're just gonna switch sides. So straightening the right leg, bending the left, and then securing our hip and breathing into the stretch. So one-sided frog is our step one into full frog. So if full frog is too much, you can always dial back to this. But if you're ready, we're gonna come into full frog. So both sets of toes point out, knees wide, and we're just gonna press into our forearms for support. And from the side, it looks like this, guys. So we have this beautiful alignment, and we're actively pulling the belly button towards our spine. And you can stay exactly as you are, or we can breathe in and shift forward, and then breathe out, pushing back, pushing our knees wider. And it's piano stretching, using our in-breath to squeeze and warm our thighs and our hips, and using our out-breath to take our stretch further. And let it go. And bring your toes together and your knees together. And we're gonna roll up, and we're gonna find our way to pigeon. Breathing our right leg forward, and then allowing the left hip to roll onto our right heel. And we can hang out up here, or we can completely let go, melting our chest towards the floor. And just using the in-breath to fill and the out-breath to release a little deeper.
If I can't be me, then I don't want anything.
And you can stay here or add the thread the needle by breathing our right arm under our left and coming back towards the earth.
'Cause if I can't be me, then I don't want anything.
And gently release and push into your child's pose. Just relaxing through your back, letting go through your body. And when you're ready, let's find pigeon on our other side. So breathe our left leg forward, sliding the right leg back, and then finding whatever is right for you in this moment, and completely committing to it.
I don't wanna change myself or who I am. Don't hold me back. Don't push me down again.
And if it's right, breathing the left arm under our right, and then allowing every ounce of the body to just completely drop back towards the floor.
And I don't want anything. I don't need good times or bad.
So we have 60 delicious seconds of hips to finish us today, guys. So gently roll up and release. And we're gonna come back to two-sided frog or one-sided frog. So settling back in and then allowing your in-breath to shift your body all the way forward and the out-breath to push you just a little further back. So every in-breath squeezing a little deeper through the target areas, and each out-breath deepens our stretch a little more. And this type of stretching is how we increase mobility and flexibility really, really quickly, team. And this helps us in everyday life as well as in other workouts like strength and cardio. So just feel each breath take you a little further. And let it go. And bring your toes together and your knees together and gently roll up through your spine. Beautiful. And we're gonna find our way into our kneeling lunge. So breathing our right leg forward, and we're gonna bring the ankle directly under the knee, allowing the back hip to press down towards the earth. We're gonna plant both hands and just allow the breath to drop a little further and create a little more warmth through our hip joint.
I see the world beyond the ceiling.
So I have a lot of options today. And if it becomes too much, you can always come right back here. But we're gonna add a twist by lifting the right arm and then pushing into the left hand as we open through our chest. And we're gonna have some fun. So our next breath brings the back of the right hand to the lower back for our half bind. Or you can find a full bind by bringing your left hand under the leg and clasping the fingers together. And if you're looking for power, tuck the toes, push the ground away, and then squeeze through your thighs. One more beautiful breath here. And we're gonna let it go. And we're gonna slide the back leg under the front, finding our seated twist. So securing both hips to the earth. And if you can't get there, straighten the bottom leg. but we're gonna hug this top leg with the opposite arm and just start to rotate as we lift the crown of our head high. So you can stay here using each in-breath to lift and each out-breath to rotate just a little deeper. Or we can add another challenge by bringing the left hand outside the right foot and extending the right leg out as we create more rotation through our spine, all the way up into our shoulders and in between our ears. And release and bring the heels together and just collapse into your seated star. Rolling through your shoulders and warming our entire back. And let it go. And we're gonna bring the back to the earth. And we're gonna push both shoulders to the ground and breathe the knees up and just let them drop forward. So finding our supine twist today. You can stay here or you can kick this top leg out and then squeeze everything back together for a little more strength through the entire core as well as our hips. And if you're looking for more, reach for the outside of a foot and then stack everything back together, or the shin, or the hip, or not. And let it go. And we're just gonna hug our knees and make a nice little circle, giving our spine a beautiful massage, and then repeat in the other direction. And when you're ready, pull yourself up, and we're gonna do it all on our left. So finding our kneeling lunge on our left side, stepping the left leg forward, sinking into our right hip, and then finding support through our arms.
I see the world beyond the city.
And each out breath drops our back hip a little lower. And each in-breath fills through our ribs. And if you're ready, lift the left arm and add a beautiful twist.
There will be no space or time when the stars align.
And let's find the bind. And you know the options, so either go for the half or for the full. But no matter where we are, opening this top shoulder to create more space through our heart. And if you want it, find the high option by pushing through the toes and sinking into our legs. Or not. Or just hang here. One more breath, team. And gently release. And we're gonna slide the back leg under the front, and we're gonna find our way to our seated twist. And if you can't get both hips to press into the ground, you're here with me. But allow the next in-breath to push and lift, and allow the out-breath to turn through the lower back, into the mid-back, and all the way into the upper back. And we can stay here, just focusing on our breath and the warmth through our thoracic spine. Or we can add on, reaching through this top foot and extending out, but continuing to revolve just a little bit. One more breath. And the feet come together, and every ounce of the body just completely melts away. into our back. And we're gonna fall to the other side. Squeezing our thighs, securing our shoulders. So no matter what option you pick, the shoulders actively press into the earth, and you can extend or not, but maintaining this beautiful connection to create more warmth through our spine. And if you want even more, reach for the foot, stack, or grab one of our other areas, or not. And let it go. And today we're gonna finish, guys, with happy baby, bringing our hands inside or outside of the feet, and we're just gonna hang here, or you can gently rock from one side to the next.
Imagine what we could be.
So I have one more delicious track before our meditation. So when it feels right, letting go of our baby, hugging our knees, and we're gonna pull ourselves up, and we're gonna find our way to the front of our mat into our forward fold. So just bringing our feet about shoulders distance apart and allowing our chest to drape over our thighs. So in a perfect world, we would keep the legs straight and the chest would physically touch the legs. If you can't get there, slight bend in the knees and just feel the full release through your shoulders, through your neck and head.
'Cause I can't take any longer.
And let's reset. Our next in-breath lifts us all the way to extended mountain, opening the heart, and the out-breath drops us into the fold, diving forward. So breathing in to rise, pushing the earth away, and breathing out to completely release. And we're gonna hold at the bottom, and you can stay here in our regular fold, or we can bring our hands to the opposite elbow and just gently sway side to side in hangout pose.
'Cause I can't take any longer.
And we're gonna reset, breathing in to rise and breathing out to dive. So one more time, beautiful extension of our spine as we reach further through the fingertips. And everything lets go. And we're gonna hold the bottom, and you can find forward fold, you can find hangout pose, or slide the palms under the balls of the feet and completely commit to your gorilla.
What it's all about. I just need to know now. 'Cause I can't live without.
And we're gonna let it go. Beautiful. And whatever's the easiest way for you to come to the floor, come on down. And we're gonna bring the left heel into the right thigh, and then just find our forward fold, seated position, dropping forward. And our next in-breath lifts us to the top, and this time our out-breath drops us into a side bend. So the right hand inside the right ankle, and we reach to the left arm.
'Cause I can't take any longer.
And let's put this together. So breathe in, lift, and we're gonna breathe out to fold and completely melt down. Breathe in, lift back to the top, and the out breath drops and revolves into our side bend. And let it go. And we're just gonna do it on the other side, team. So extend the left leg out, right foot in, push the legs into the earth as you dive forward and melt down through the upper body. And just feel the difference in strength. And your next breath lifts you to the top. And we're gonna surrender into the side bend, softening our bottom arm and our bottom shoulder as we revolve through the top arm. And you know we're gonna put it together. Breathe in, lift all the way up, And the out breath dives us forward. And the in breath lifts us higher. And the out breath completely rotates and reaches. And let it go. And we're going to come to the earth. And we're going to find waterfall. Allowing the back to melt into our mat. And extending our legs up. Pushing out of both heels. And just settling back into our breath. And just feeling each in-breath as it enters gently through our nostrils and leaves peacefully through our mouth. Feeling the in-breath fill and lift our ribs and embracing the beautiful warmth of each exhale. And when you feel as if you've had enough of your waterfall, allowing your legs to gently float down towards the earth and just extend out long. Allowing your feet to naturally fall out and just letting go of any control you have over your body. Feeling your next in-breath soften your eyelids and closing both eyes as you breathe out. Allowing all of your attention, all of your focus to come back inside of yourself. And just completely disconnecting from everything going on outside of this room. Feeling the warmth of your clothes on your skin. And connecting to the beautiful sounds of the ocean, of nature. Letting go of any expectations, any responsibilities you might have, and just tapping in and embracing the serenity and calmness of the water. Allowing each in-breath to fill through our lungs. And allowing each out-breath to completely let go of any tension, any stress we might be holding on to. Each in-breath fills us with life and energy. And each out-breath just completely letting go. And if it feels right for your practice, we can start to deepen our breathing by allowing our in-breath to become 1 to 2 seconds longer. And then trying to make our out-breath even longer than our in-breath. Feeling that diaphragm and feeling the out breath completely hollow through our tummy. Just breathing, just relaxing. And finally, we are going to bring some slow movement back into our bodies. So keeping our eyes closed and just wiggling our fingers and our toes. Very soft, very kind. And then making small circles with our wrists and our ankles. And then gently repeating in the opposite direction. And when it feels right, pulling our knees into our chest and making our way back to our seated position, keeping our eyes closed and our hearts open. Allowing our breath to restore our energy. And now thinking about somebody that we love a lot and sending some of that energy out to that person. And now think about someone you might not like that much. And now sending our energy out to that person. And then bringing the rest of our energy into ourselves. And together, let's take our final breath today. So as we take our next breath in, lifting our arms, bringing our palms together at the top, and then breathing out, lowering our hands to the center of our heart, opening our eyes, and coming back into our day. Thank you so much for joining me for class today, guys. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you had a great time. If you're looking for any more information or guidance on how to do some of the poses or sequences, definitely check out my YouTube library where I break down the different poses and just give some more modifications and options depending on what's right for your body. But once again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I can't wait to see you next time.